Cloud technologies are having a drastic impact on application owners. The external cloud and private cloud environments are driving application owners to be more responsive, to be more agile, and to rethink the way that they develop their software and the way they expose their software to the corporate customers. This is a good thing. We are helping customers across the board understand how to make that people transition, that process transition, and that technology transition. The benefits to application modernization when you're working with a company like EMC are several-fold. I think the most important is we're able to take a look at the application from spinning spindle to end-user interface. There's nothing that's left out of that picture, and that's different than a number of other providers that are very much niche players. They're good at the data layer, they're good at the presentation layer. We're able to take a holistic look at what the application needs are, and more importantly, we're able to take a look at and understand the vertical in which that application is being used. So there is no breakdown in translation between what the business user needs and what we're able to go and deliver. In the healthcare arena, we recently took a very large mission-critical mainframe application, moved it to an x86 platform. But in doing so, we changed the mechanisms via which the constituents that traditionally would use that application can gain access to it. We've mobilized it, we've expanded the functionality of it, and we've done it in the context of the healthcare industry. And I think that's very important. So above and beyond saving this organization millions in maintenance costs, we truly changed the experience that their workers have when they need to engage and leverage the functions within the application. In the retail space, we have engaged with several large retailers. Most recently, we reworked a complete retail strategy and channel strategy, changing the way that retail provider's customers interact with them, and changing the way that retail customers' marketing mechanisms reach out to their customer base. It's modifying that experience, and it's doing it in a scalable and holistic way. The first thing that customers should do to address these challenges that are being put on them by the business and by external cloud providers is take a good look at how they prioritize their work, how their business users are leveraging the technology. They essentially need to put the business first. Now, this is traditionally where software development would start. We would start with some types of requirements gathering, but it needs to go beyond that. It needs to be more than just technology. It needs to be how the application users are consuming that product, what platforms they're consuming them on, when they're consuming them, and where they're consuming them. And that's not something that traditionally application programming, SDLC processes take into account.